All right, everyone, here we go. It's an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is. It's a straight up energy reading. This is a reading with me. I'm Steve, so it's a reading with me. This is one I wanted to pull on. It's an energy that's going to be around until Uranus goes retrograde, which is around September 6th, give or take. This is Uranus and Gemini sextiling Neptune retrograde in Aries. It's an energy where it's a powerful manifesting energy. It's an energy where you're encouraged to dream a little bit. Dream a little dream. And again, it's happening right now, today, that sextile, but its energy is around and lasts until Uranus goes retrograde. And that again is around September 6th. What this is dream it up. If you can dream it up, you can have it. It's that kind of energy. It's a very unique energy. It's very rare. I mean, this specific energy hasn't happened in any of your lifetimes. I don't care. Steve, I'm one of your 95-year-old viewers. I don't care. Hasn't happened in your fucking lifetime. That being said, this specific energy with everything going on around it, it does encourage you. I'm going to cut the deck. We're going to get a kind of a theme energy here rather than a pre-shuffle. I'm going to use the Rider Waite. It does encourage you to dream outside the box. There is that energy of fear of failure disappearing, which came up a lot in the zodiac fly-through. Things kind of go your way. This is that Wheel of Fortune. This is a Wheel of Fortune. This is the theme energy of what's going on here. You saw me cut the cards. It's right there. And this is that Wheel of Fortune. You ever see that guy like that they have them, well, you may have seen him in a casino in real life, but on TV sometimes they have a guy who's on a run. Right, he's rolling the dice, everything's coming up their way. The roulette wheel lands on the number and color he picked and all that kind of stuff. It's a bit of that, okay? So don't be afraid to put it out there. You put it out there with feeling. You feel it, it's likely to happen. And the universe will bring it to you as quick as it can. Sometimes things take a while. Don't waste this energy. I'm warning you, don't do it. I mean, honestly. Now, it does encourage stepping outside the box. And so, somebody, guys, I say that I love this. It's my party trick where I talk and then I throw cards, right? Usually I need a single malt to get there, but I'll do it for you guys for free. You know, Knight of Cups. Somebody's going to do something or feel like they can do something that they would never do before. This energy affects the DM side in a sense that it instills them with a ridiculous amount of confidence. I can't lose. It's a Knight of Cups who thinks they can't lose. This is encouraging. This is a fun rating. It's why a lot of the zodiac fly-through for September, especially as I read the energy close, which would be the early part of September, came up with some communication. You know, it showed up. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's shuffle the deck. Let's do it. This is going to be fun. I don't know which reading. I'm going to do the cut cards, okay? Why the fuck are we here is the card before the cut. But I don't know if I'm going to do the regular reading or not. I'm going to let the first cut card tell me. All right? We'll see. We'll see where we go. Definitely dream outside the box. The crazier you can get, I mean, within reason, you know. If you're dreaming about a person, shoot higher than is possible. You know what I'm saying? Put in your imagination, put 6 people together who can't possibly exist as one person. You know, that kind of a thing. If you're dreaming about a dream house, go house on the hill. You know, go totally beyond what you could possibly get. You'll be fine. All right? Use this energy. Like I said, it dissipates out around the 6th, around the time Uranus goes retrograde. All right? So, all right, here we go. Card before the cut. Why the fuck are we here? Well, somebody, see what I'm saying? I can't lose. I can't lose. I feel like I'm the guy rolling the dice and it keeps coming. Winner. Okay, here we go. Done. I mean, you see what I'm saying? It is that kind of energy. And I just got done saying, I'm talking while I'm shuffling. That's important. Dream big. And there it is, right there. That's why we're here. You know, you're here to find out about this energy. And, of course, I'm telling you about it. But somebody else, that Knight of Cups felt really confident to me. Like, I can't lose. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if you hear from people you never thought you'd hear from. Okay, and again, I said that already in the September readings. I said, you might say to yourself at some point in September, is Mercury fucking retrograde? Who are all these goddamn people contacting me, right? Why did I hear from Jimmy from fucking 4th grade? You know, that kind of thing. They come out of the woodwork, They really do. What comes after the cut? I'm talking again. I can't lose. Shit, I should go to Vegas today. I'm going to get out of here. It's a 4.5-hour drive. I need to get started now. All right, right here. The Chariot. I mean, somebody's making a move here. If you're at all in their fantasies and they can have it, this energy will encourage them to go for it. I think the DF side is a little more tempered with it, which is most of you watching, because you're aware of these things. You read your horoscopes. You watch your tarot readings, you know, and all of that kind of stuff. You're aware that you temper the energy, use it wisely, use the magic wisely. The other side's just going hog wild with it. It's like handing them a magic wand and they just go crazy. It would be a waste of this energy to wish or dream up something small. It'd be like having a genie show up in front of you, say, I'm going to give you 3 wishes, and you wish for a new shaving razor, my TV remote batteries, and a brand new, you know, stupid shit like a new toothbrush. You know, what? You know, it'd be a total waste. Don't do that. Dream big, okay? There is an energy here, you're somebody's big dream. All right, let's do it. Still don't know if I'm going to pull a pyramid or not. I don't know. What would be the wisest reading to pull here? I'm going to pull a pyramid, but I'm probably going to have to clarify the shit out of it. Okay. I think. No, I'm not. I'm going to pull a regular reading. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how somebody's 3D energy. Right? The energies around them in real life. Right here's their soul. This is the hidden energy message from the universe. Red with the energy, your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything. Throw some universe cards at the end. And you bet your sweet asses we're going to extend this one. Absolutely. Why not? This is great. I mean, I can really pinpoint it, pull on you guys. All right, let's see where we go. Let's see. All right. I mean, every card, I'm always blown away by fucking tarot, how good of a fucking medium it is. It just freaks me out, man. It's like crazy town. Overall energy of this reading, very interesting. The 7 of Wands, what's fueling that? The Emperor. Somebody feels like they can't lose. It's what I said about that Knight of Cups. It is if somebody's taking control. Somebody wants to come in. This is the energy that's coming towards you, and this is they can't lose. They got an answer for everything. This is my energy. Seven of Wands means a lot of different things. It could be somebody defensive. It could be somebody with the high ground. It can also be this energy, which is I'm drawn to the blue, which is the throat chakra, speaking. And it's somebody here who it's my energy of a guy who saw too many Chuck Norris movies and thinks he could just take on the whole crowd of people, right? You know, or if they do it a lot on like Korean and Chinese TV shows where there's some tough guy and he beats up a whole crowd of people. He beats up like 20 people all at once. Yeah, they each came at him one at a time. I mean, and when you watch it, you can clearly see somebody behind him holding back, waiting till he finishes with one guy. That is not how real life works. All right, so somebody here is delusional a little bit. It's not going to be as easy as they think it is. But I do have somebody coming towards you. Okay? All right. Here we go. Let's see where we go here. You ready? Energy around your connection. Let's go. Knight of Wands. See? I mean, somebody just shows up. Somebody you never expected. This isn't giving me this. Not a Knight of Cups. You know why? Because somebody you never expected to see. It's somebody you never doing something you never expected. Moving forward with something that they never expected they'd do. There's a whole bunch of never expected here. All right? Sometimes the Knight of Wands can overstay their welcome, though. We have to be careful about that. All right, 3D energies around us. Page of Swords. It's a spying energy, but it's that spying energy where you probably don't know they're there. Before this person is disappointed with everything in their life, so they're dreaming up something new. Yes, but in relation to your connection, I'd rather go deeper with this energy. When they're in relation to your connection, before they show up unexpectedly, it's unexpectedly to you, but not to them. They're there before they show up. Does that make it's like somebody knocks at your door and like, oh my God, I haven't seen you in a while. I know, yeah, but they've actually been lurking in your bushes for like 4 hours. It's a bit of that kind of energy. Let's find out. There's no devil here. Just catch my drift. That's all you got to do. Their soul is here. It bookends that. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah. This energy scares the crap out of them and what's happening. What scares this person is how they're getting to see how much they've not done. This is one of those energies, yeah, that's kind of the thing with this energy a little bit. It's probably why I'm encouraging you giving you the aspect of it to dream outside the box. Because on every energy, all the horoscopes and anything that might talk about this energy is going to talk about the positive side of it. Because that's what gets reads, that's what sells readings, that's what, But everything has an equal and opposite reaction. Both energies are present. The negative side of this is it shows you everything you haven't done. It highlights it. It lights it up. It puts a spotlight on all the shit that you were afraid to do. Okay? And that's what's happening here with this person. And that's why the strong disappointment is there as well. But it's also why while this Knight does tend to just show up, they're actually a nervous Knight of Wands. Okay? So I want you to keep in mind too that this energy is going to show you, put a spotlight on all the stuff you didn't do. Okay? Don't let that get you down. Don't just dream it up. Go. Well, try to imagine, if it does that, try to imagine what would have happened had you done that. You might actually get another shot at it if you want it. All right? If you don't go there with your feelings and dreams. All right? All right. But I almost said potential final outcome, so these two are tied together. I got to go with the Freudian slip. Fickle old gal universe. What do you got to say here? Hidden energy, message from the universe, read with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I knew it was going to be big. Now I've got to pull your potential final outcome with it. How I knew it. I said, what did I say? You heard me under my breath, right? I said I knew it was going to be big. This is some shit, man. Wow. This is an energy. This is your final outcome and a message to you from the universe, right? This is the energy. This is the big one. This is the energy where you can make that change you've wanted to make. Whatever it is in the future that you hope to do. Let's just say, for example, you're one of those people, I got a 5-year plan, Steve. Okay, cool. You need this energy right now or that 5-year plan won't happen. You need to dream it up. You need to use this energy. This is the energy that creates the transformation. It's the magic that goes into it. You follow me? Okay. In relation to somebody coming towards you, yeah, unexpected. You expect it now, and you're probably going to go check your bushes because of what I said, metaphorically speaking, of course. But yeah, somebody shows up. This is communication. Shocking. I won't put that in the title. I'm not looking for clickbait here, right? But, yeah. I mean, it's a surprise. It changes this person showing up changes everything. But the message to you from the universe again, change this person, blah, blah, blah. This is the moment. This is it. Whatever that 5-year plan is, whatever you're hoping for down the road, gosh, Steve, I hope my life ends up here. Whatever it is, make sure you set it in motion right now. That dream. I've had things I've manifested. There was something I manifested or was trying to manifest around 2007, right? That didn't show up until 2018. Okay? And I realized it when it showed up. I said, my God, it took you a while. I remembered back. I thought, sometimes it takes a while for things to get to you. That's why I'm saying, get the ball rolling on something. Now, again, in relation to this person, yeah, there they come. All right. They think this is funny because on the DM side, they really think they got this. They think they can't lose. And obviously, if I say this is my guy who saw too many Chuck Norris films, it's not a wise idea no matter how many black belts you have. All right, and I do have experience with these sort of things. I have a couple, right? To go against 1 against 6. It's not as easy because they all come at you at once. And what they're probably going to do is, each one's going to grab a limb and you're not going to be able to do any of your fancy moves, All right, anyway, unless they're just all drunk and they don't have any training, then it's pretty easy. But, whatever. And even then, it may not be. All right, let's go. Knight of Wands. Why is it here? Let's shuffle the deck. Let's see where we're at. Knight of Wands. Here they come. Let's go. Well, incoming. This is huge. I can't wait to clarify that for you. The universe really wants to talk to you. Really, it's like, you need to get it in gear right now. You need to tell me what you want right now. Right? Okay. Dream it up. Dream it with feeling. Feel it. I'll tell you what I told one of the signs in the Zodiac fly-through. Talk to yourself. Pretend it's there. If it's a person you're dreaming up, go in the kitchen. You're cutting vegetables for dinner. Pretend they're next to you cutting vegetables. Talk to them like they're there. No, no, no. Don't do the carrots like that. Right? Even if other people in the room turn and look at you like you're crazy. Fuck them. What do you care? Right? I like it when people look at me like I'm crazy. They do it all the time. All right, Knight of Wands. I got a whole family that does that. You're into that spiritual shit still, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's my family for you. All right, here we go. Knight of Wands. Why is it here? Oh, it's crossed by the King of Pentacles. Oh, there's too much confidence here. I got this. It's an I got this energy. This is the king who gets things done. This is an energy that doesn't. This is a half-assed energy. This is a full-assed energy. What's on top? The Knight of Swords. Yeah, they're chatty. There they come. I've been message of change. I get it. It's big change. It's bigger change than what this little knight realizes. It's harder to fight 6 people at once than what this fucker realizes. Okay? All right, let's go. Knight of Swords, why is that here? 9 of Cups. Again, pie in the sky, it's what I said. It's what you want. Your energy's a little bit attached to this. It's what you wanted. All right? But it might be too much of what you wanted. She asked for some fruit. She's got a lot of fruit there. I mean, you could eat 2, really, you know. And there's no cooler or anything, so you need to get, you need to get to eating. It's a bit of that. I don't quite know how else to phrase it. Let's talk about the Page of Swords. Let's just keep going. But yeah, somebody here, there's a lot of confidence around a Knight of Wands, which shouldn't. Knight of Wands is a half-ass energy, you know. If you ask me to pull, Steve, I hired a new employee for my construction company, tell me about them, and I pull the Knight of Wands as the base energy of the person, you probably don't want them around skill saws. You know, it's a half-assed kind of thing. Oh, I'm all right. I can keep my hand there while I'm cutting. It's fine. I'll move it in time. Okay, right. Insurance risk from hell. Right. Page of Swords. So, again, with the King of Pentacles crossing it, it's what I said. Somebody's a little over. This energy is making them a little overconfident because it's scaring them. Because it's showing them all the stuff they didn't do that they could have done. In a big way. In a scary way. And it might even be popping up in their nighttime dreams as well. Which is leading to severe disappointment. Combined with this urge to eye up what we could have had. Whereas you guys get the urge to dream about it. They get the urge to spy on it. I think for some of you, this is somebody here who probably ran from you. This is probably a soulmate you haven't heard from in a long time. It can be a family member but it'd be someone you're not speaking with anymore. Okay? Or a friend, someone you're not speaking with anymore. An ex, someone you don't talk to anymore. You picking up the pattern there? Okay. Page of Swords, why is that here? Oh God, it won't let me shuffle anymore. Yes, yeah. Look at, I mean, this is their life. Somebody's disappointed with the love that's in their life. I'm just going by the picture here, you know. Again, somebody wants that. They don't have it. But this person's married. They probably don't hold hands. They don't do much anymore. That kind of a thing. They sleep in separate rooms. You know, that kind of a fucking thing. I don't know. Or they're in a relationship that's not cutting it, you know. You could tell yourself your soulmates all you want. You either are or aren't. Saying it doesn't mean anything, you know. All right, what's on top here? 3 of Pentacles, somebody wants something new. Why is that here? The 5 of Pentacles, somebody. Again, it's disappointment for missing out. It's everything I already said while I was shuffling. I'm not going to repeat myself. Rewind. It's all there. All right. It's somebody feels out in the cold. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And I think they want to heal it. But, okay. Let's pull on the 4 of Pentacles. I already said it. I mean, the cards are just reflecting what I said. 4 of Pentacles. Why is it here? Oh, come on. What do we get here? All right. It's what I said. It's this energy on the negative side of this energy is really hitting the DM side of this cycle, or the runner side, whichever it is. You know, which it's mostly the DMs. There are a few DFs in this cycle that ran, but we're talking about like 1%. You know, 99% DM runner side, King of Wands, Burger Kings, right? It's crossed by the Fool. It's showing them all the things they were afraid of. It's like they're getting a little picture show of all the things they were afraid to do, all the leaps of faith they didn't take. And look at you now, right? Look at you now. You could have moved to Florida. Now look. You know, I mean, it's a bit of that. You know, well, what's on top? Four of Pentacles. Up on top of the Four of Pentacles. It's just a feedback loop, and the Seven of Cups and everything they missed out on. It just creates this energy of just, and it all flows into the 3D. It's ruining this energy is going to ruin their week. I'm going to say life, but I mean week. You know, at least they're going to do something about it. That's why it's such a sudden thing. Now, on the positive side of this energy is creating a false confidence, but that works to your advantage. What do you care, right? I mean, it's not like they're going to show up and you're going to point a shotgun at them. It's just, you know, you might be like, yeah, it's not going to be, you know, I'm not the lay down you think I am. Or you may say to them and confuse them, you've seen too many Chuck Norris movies, and slam the door. I mean, it's a bit of that. I don't know. What's going on here with the Death card? This is for you. These are both for you. I mean, yeah, in relation to this, yep, big change, huge things. Something different happens between you and somebody here, or the potential is there for it. But this is about what you want going forward. What do you want? I use the 5-year plan as an example. I don't care if it's a 2-month plan. Something you're thinking about doing over the next couple of months. This is the energy you need to put some magic into it, to get it going. The gas for the tank. All right? Just dream. That's all you got to do. Dream it up. Your feelings matter. Don't think about it. Feel it as you think of. Live it. You know, whatever it is. Live it in your imagination if you don't want to do it outward, you know. All right. Don't waste this energy. It is a genie offering you 3 wishes in its own way. It's very unique energy. This is very unique. It won't happen again in your lifetime. So, waste it if you want to. Go ahead and ask the genie for a new toothbrush. What the fuck? You just wasted a wish on a fucking toothbrush? I mean, what the hell? I can get one for free, probably. Giveaway at the dental show. Right? 7 of Wands. Cross of the Death card. Why is that here? The Star. Don't get in your own way. It's exactly what I'm saying. This is a message for you. Don't turn into this person and get what. But this is just the best. Don't get in the way of your dream. Don't stand in the way. Don't wish for a toothbrush when the genie comes. What's on top? 10 of Wands. Wow. And what else? The 9 of Wands. Okay. In relation to this person coming in, this is something they should have done a long time ago. And I think that there's a lot you need to talk about with whoever this is. Okay, there's a lot, so make sure you talk about it. Might be hard. Might be a more difficult conversation than they think. Might be more difficult to beat up 6 people than they think, right? 9 of Wands, red with the 9 of Cups. Yeah, again, it's a bit of a much. It's a bit of, how do I phrase it? Again, it just ties to, it's why the 10 of Wands is here. The happiness is there. You're happy to see this person, but there's a lot you need to work out with them. There just is. There's no other way to phrase it. I mean, I could go on about the fruit, which I was going to do, but I'm not going to. I don't want to confuse it. All right? Straight up. What's the bridging energy? The 2 of Pentacles. It's up to you. This energy is offering you a chance. It's offering you a choice. Don't waste it. It's just saying don't waste it. Make a decision. Use it or don't use it. But don't dilly-dally on it. All right? If you're not going to use it, put this energy aside. It'll still work for you. The bad part of this energy, the way this energy hurts you, is if you, well, I'm not sure what to do, I'm not sure what to whatever, just relax. You have to be in a relaxed state with it. If you're not going to use the energy, put it aside. Tell the universe you don't want the energy and push it aside. It'll still work to your advantage. It'll still be a lucky energy. We'll call it that in air quotes. It'll still be a lucky energy for you. You'll have a fairly lucky week, a week of near misses and things like that. Things will go your way, sometimes behind the scenes, okay? All right, so, but I would make the decision to use it and do some dreaming. Tower, final outcome. Well, it is communication. It does read that way anyway. It's read with the Page of Swords. Maybe you catch them in the bushes outside your house. I don't know. Why is the Tower here for my people's final outcome? Final outcomes are tricky. I told someone this once. Final outcomes are tricky, especially for a reading like this where there's a lot of people. Because there's thousands of different outcomes. So I got to pick down the middle here a little bit. But this Tower is pretty straightforward energy. What do we get here? What is this? It's the High Priestess. Now, sometimes I go one deeper in the Seven of Swords. I'll take this from two angles. I'll take it from your angle. Some of you might think nothing happened during this energy. Oh, I can see the tweets now. Oh, Steve, it's September 7th. Nothing happened. Yeah, that's not correct. Stuff happens. Sometimes it takes a while. I told you a touching story about shit that I dreamt up in fucking 2007 that took till 2018 to reach me. Sometimes shit, it takes a while. Okay? There's a lot going on here. You actually accomplish things in this energy whether you know you did or not. Okay? On the other side here, same applies to this person. You actually accomplish something with this person that benefits yourself, that changes your life. Even if you think it was just a stupid conversation. We just talked about the weather, nothing happened. There's shit that happens here that's bigger than you know. Can I put it that way? Okay? Both for you and between you and this person. All right, what's on top? It's Two of Wands, right? It's again, it just ties to what I said, but we'll get it in relation to that in a minute. Why is this here? The Ace of Swords, a reconciliation energy. Somebody's coming to you for a second chance. You can either give it to them or not. It's up to you. The cards say the energy flow, fuck the cards, the energy flow, that as I feel it, says that you should give them a chance. It benefits you to do that. Do what you want to do. Make your own decisions. Hey, whatever. In relation to you, you're giving yourself this energy is your second chance. Is your second chance to get something right that's been failing repeatedly. Probably something, whatever it is you might dream about here or dream up that's part of your quote-unquote 5-year plan or future plan, whatever, is something you've been trying to do for a while and it's not been going right. You've been thinking about doing it, but you never do. Something along those lines. This energy here actually sets it in motion even if it seems like it doesn't. And it also, you might want to best utilize this energy by bringing something back that you just gave up on a long time ago. That's sort of how the DM side is using it where you're concerned, because I think a lot of them gave up. And the negative side of this energy is showing them where they went wrong and the things they didn't do, and I think you're in there. All right? But yeah, somebody here, you got to change. It's whether you realize it or not, everything changes if this person shows up and reaches out. But whether you realize it or not, everything changes in your life because of this energy. And in fact, I would go on a limb and say whether you use it or not. I'm going to clarify that. I am. I'm going to take the High Priestess out, put her right there. And I'm going to clarify the Two of Pentacles. Because I don't think it matters. I think my read on that is right. I don't think it fucking matters one way or another. As long as you don't dilly-dally and hold on to the energy too long. You got to either use it and let it go or don't use it and let it go. All right? Think of it, if it helps your mind's eye, think of it like a genie showing up with 3 wishes. Or 1 wish, we'll say, right? He's not going, you don't want it to hang around for a while. Genies can be tricksters. Genies can, fuck with you. If you piss off the genie, you're going to wish for $1 million. Or $1 million quid or whatever, and you're going to end up with a pile of squid or a pile of deer in your backyard. It is what it is. However, the genie wants to hear it. So, what's going on with the Two of Pentacles here? So this energy, assuming you use it right, yeah, it's crossed by the Page of Cups. It's a new beginning energy. It's a new beginning whatever you do. Release it or use it. Doesn't matter. It's on top. 10 of Pentacles. And why is that here? 10 of Cups. It affects you no matter what. It's a very, 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 I'm going to say 2 more, very, very positive energy. I got 10 of Pentacles and 2 of Cups. This is a no-brainer. And do not wish for a fucking toothbrush if a genie offers you one wish. All right? Don't waste this on something stupid. You don't have to wish for this person. You're like, well, Steve, what about my runner? I want that. This is happening automatically on their side. You don't have to wish for this person. I want you to wish, dream about, here's the dreamy energy. Dream it up. Dream up. This is what it's saying. It's a no-brainer decision. Dream up the life for yourself. Doesn't matter. You don't have to put a specific person in it. In fact, sometimes it's better for the energy around us when we're manifesting if we're not specific. Okay? If we give the energy ideas, it'll come through for you. This is about what it's for. This is about bettering your life. All right. That being said, this energy, this is automatic. That's why I've kind of split this reading and given you 2 and 1 here a little bit. All right. Wow. It's all about new beginnings. No kidding. I'll tell you what. All right. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. We'll go pull some wicked voodoo on this. You don't see a devil on the table, do you? No. It's not about that. Even the negative side of this energy doesn't have a devil. It's all good intent. In fact, the energy itself is represented by the Lover's card. Archangel Raphael, some fucking healing. It's beautiful. That's what it's designed to do. It's here to help you. That's what's so rare about it. Usually the energy comes in and it's, well, it might be helpful if you do this, but if you don't, it'll fuck you up. You know, this is not one of those energies. It'll only kind of work against you if you hold on to it too long. All right? You don't want to tie the genie to a chair. You know, you don't want to piss off the genie. All right? All right, let's go. 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. But yeah, on the downside of this energy, which nobody will tell you, you'll read the horoscopes. It'll be about dreaming and go ahead and dream up something you never thought of before and step outside the box and all that. Yeah, but there's always a negative side. And the downside of this energy is it will highlight, it will put a spotlight on all the shit you didn't do. All the shit you've been putting off. So dream that up. Go ahead and take it and go, okay then, well, if you're going to show me that, bring it back. I'll take care of it. Right? We'll do it. Let's go. All right. Even if you're my 95-year-old viewer, all right, you could still go skydiving. It's fine. All right? They could put you in a bubble or something where you're safe, right? You're just falling in a bubble, and they put the parachute on the bubble. You'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's see where we're at. Nine of Wands. Right, and look where I threw it. Right on top. Oh, here it was. It was red with it. I felt 9 of Wands there. 9 of Wands. Right on top of these 2 cards, which are red together. With one of them's a 9 of Wands. 2 of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and there's that Knight again coming back. All right, you have a chance. It's just all the stuff that you couldn't do before. You can kind of do in this energy. I think it's more than one wish. All right. I think you can dream, in other words, I think you can dream about more than one thing. But it's just, again, you have to do something with this energy. If you don't, it's just wasted, right? Cash in the chips. Don't leave the casino with the chips. What are you going to do? 7-Eleven not going to take your chips, you know, over in Omaha. It's not going to happen. That's it. Knight of Cups crossing the 2 of Cups. Yep. This energy is automatic. You don't have to include this person in your wishes. And I don't want you to. I want you to focus on kind of the life you want. I want you to be a little bit vague with the universe and just dream up a feeling. The way you might feel if your life was this way. Not necessarily any specifics that are in it. You catch my drift on that? All right. I mean, there's no other way I could phrase it. I want you to dream with feelings. I don't really care much about specifics or what someone looks like. If you're too specific in this energy, you might end up jamming it up. You might end up having to wait 20 years for it, which would not be good if you're my 95-year-old viewer, right? That's a little tight. Okay. I'm all for eating well, but that's, wow. All right. All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you want the extended, there's probably a couple of links at the top of the description. I'm going to go pull it. And I know I'm not going to look for a devil, but I am going to pull on you a little bit. And these dreams, and this shit, all right? And this death card and all that. And I am going to pull on your connection and who this person is and what's going on with this. What's going on in their life a little bit. I felt a lot of disappointment there. Well, yeah, okay. All right, and if we find a devil, well, good for us, right? That's your reading. Good luck.